I'm Camille Georgella, and I have been on the Venture Wisconsin team since May of 2018.
Hey guys, it's Camille's Choice.
Hi guys, it's Camille.
Hey guys, it's Camille.
Not gonna lie to you, I'm having a little bit of moment right now, but I graduated from Pacelli High School in Stevens Point in 2015. And then after that, I did move to the Oshkosh area and I went to UWO for 3.5 years. I studied communications and journalism, but I ended up knowing that I kind of wanted to do something in the social media world because I've always liked photography and I've always liked cameras in general, and blogging and events and just anything that I can do that's artistic. And I saw basically Wisconsin in the job description, and I was like, that just sounds like everything I'd love to do. At first it was an event opening, but that quickly turned into everything else that I now do. Well, I know the first couple of months of working with Venture Wisconsin in general, I think I did 2 events, and they were pretty much just, we set up at some bars and we were kind of event staff, and we had pong games and prize giveaways and stuff like that, but it was so minimal. And then you asked me what I wanted to do to basically just get me some hours, because you were like, all right, we're gonna need to add something for this to be a real job. And then that's where Camille's Choice kind of rose from the ashes. And then I think that was literally it. It was just Camille's Choice 2 hours a week and events once a month. And then it spiraled from there, but not big. I was writing a few blogs, and that was pretty much it. Just kind of shadowing you, I feel and learning the roots of what Venture Wisconsin was. When I first started this job, nobody knew who you were, who Venture Wisconsin was, what even the thing was in the first place. It was just kind of your idea that you had morphed into my head, that I knew what you wanted to communicate to the world, but I didn't know how to tell people what it was. So I think now it's just become more widely known, and people actually know what we do, and we actually know what we do, instead of being well, we just feature things to do pretty much in whatever way we're doing this month. We do it more professionally and have more of a real setup, and our roles are a little bit more classified. This is what Evan does and this is what Camille does. The first time someone ever recognized me was at Mabel Murphy's. I was getting martinis with some people from class, and there was 5 of us, and it was one of the chefs from one of the restaurants that I'd done for one of my first Camille's Choices, and he was he told the bartender to buy a whole round of drinks on the table because he knew me, and I felt so cool. It was cool. When I first started Camille's Choice, I was all about discovering new places in general, because I wasn't originally from around this area, and I lived in the dorms for 2 years, so it's I didn't really know what was out there in general, so I just wanted to discover everything. But now I think that an ideal experience for me and my friends, even if I'm not doing a Camille's Choice, is basically just being able to walk into a new experience and having actually friendly staff, because people can say all the time oh, we have a really good front of house staff, and sometimes that's not always true. So people that just make you feel comfortable with being there and are actually excited to see you walk in the door. And I'm also a big person on trying a fun new drink and also trying a fun new meal. So I really drink menus, even if it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, but stuff like that. And I also an extensive menu, but also if it's smaller and they have a lot of variety. I don't know, I think that that's really important. Yeah, because you can even walk into home burger bar. It's literally burgers and shakes and random cocktails, but they're so inventive with what they're serving you, and that's what makes the experience so much better. It's not just oh, a cheeseburger on a platter. They're gonna make it fun. Also, my favorite restaurant is Basil Cafe. I told him that yesterday. Still my favorite Camille's Choice. He was Come on. He thought I was really lying to him, but I wasn't. This is such a good question because people constantly ask me if I own Venture Wisconsin. People constantly ask me if I get paid to work for Venture Wisconsin. People ask me if all I do is Camille's Choice. Those are the three main questions: is if I get paid, if Camille's Choice is all I do, and then if I'm like own Venture Wisconsin. And all of those are good questions. I don't own Venture Wisconsin, but I like to tell people that I'm a big part of it because it's pretty much me, you, and Mel most of the time, and our clients. But also no, I don't just do Camille's Choice. The world would be amazing if I could just eat for 8 hours a day and have a full-time job doing that. But no, I also work on like the agency side and work with a lot of clients and do photo shoots and help with video shoots and editing and blogs, and I'm pretty much like an everything kind of a person, but I'm technically like photographer and account manager. And then do I get paid? Yes. I do get paid to work for Venture Wisconsin. Once again, it would be an amazing world if I worked full-time in Venture and didn't get paid, because I just had such a great like lifestyle where I didn't need to get paid, but I do. I love when people ask that question. Do you get paid? No.
The greatest adventure still lies ahead.